All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of the New Era Show on Power 105.1. Of course, I go by the Boy Art, and we have a good gentleman here today. Go by the name of Fetty? Is it Fetty? Because when I was on the phone with your manager, he said it differently. So how do you say it?
Did he tell you Frank or P. Frank? What did he say?
He said it. He used he didn't use the F. Because I think a lot of people, like even here when I was talking about people about you and they saw your viral stuff online, they were saying Fetty, but your manager said it a little differently when we was on the phone. So
I don't know what you heard, but that's the name, Fetty. Fetty P. Franklin, like the $100 bill.
Yeah. Well, Fetty P. Franklin is here. I like to start this interview off, all my interviews off the same way, man. My first question that I like to ask everyone is, if you could think of something that, you've done, whether it was today, yesterday, over the last few weeks, something that has just been on your mind that you would love to redo again, what would that thing be and why? Or you just want to relive that moment, whatever the moment was. Something exciting that happened in your life, anything.
Oh, I would say, yeah, when I first hit the charts, my album hit the charts.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's what. Yeah, if I can relive that moment, that was a high that I've never felt before, for sure. That's about it. But other than that, yeah, I'm loving it.
Yeah, how would you describe that feeling?
Feel like you finally did something that's worth something.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Basically.
Yeah.
I can't explain. You have to feel like you had to get there.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting because I wanted to start the interview off a different way, but you saying that kind of point me in this direction. So I'll go back. I'll start in the middle and I'll go back because you saying that feeling feels like you're doing stuff. It's almost like a purpose, like you're doing your purpose. It made me think about the intro, the Sugar Hill from the Frank Project. You said I had the right hustle, but the whole plan was wrong. To me that sounds like accountability. So what made you realize that in that moment?
After taking so many losses and running into hiccups and forks in the road by trying to help others and stuff like that, but and realizing when you just focus on what you got to worry about, everything, it always be good when I'm doing what I got to do. But as soon as I try to stick my hand out or reach out, I get burned. I be like, man, that's like, nah, we got to switch this up because this ain't working. Mm-hmm. And it's a dead-end strip anyway.
What exactly is a dead-end strip? Expound on that. The streets?
Basically like the streets and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So was music like a focus, or is that something that just fell in your lap?
Nah, it always been a focus, but I just had to make a decision.
Okay.
Either I'm going to be one foot in, one foot out, or you just going 100% music, and we here today.
Yeah. And would you kind of say, I mean, I guess it's self-explanatory, but you learn that ideally you can't be one foot in, one foot out, right?
It's impossible for it to work. I mean, I tried it for years.
Mm-hmm.
I tried it. Trust me, I tried it. It ain't work.
And then when do you feel like this is where I wanted to start? Well, when do you feel like things started being about your purpose instead of about, because I think there's a difference between chasing money and actually chasing your purpose. So unless you feel like you're doing both, but I'll let you explain. When do you I'll let you explain.
Well, yeah. It goes like, at first, of course, you want to make the money, but don't nobody really know you're not going to make no money like that until it really pop out. But, of course, that's why I want to make the bread. No, can't get bread off that. No, because I'm already making money off something else. But once I realized, you just got to do it, and I started really falling in love with it,
mm-hmm.
I like, the money going to come.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because in my mind, I'm like, ain't no money coming. You know what I'm saying? They keep talking, chill, stay down, man, ain't no money coming.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You just got to have a plan to go forward and never stop. That's how that works.
So basically what you're saying is there's a time when you're chasing something, when you get discouraged because the money's not coming, it means you're not really chasing it because you think that's your purpose. You're just chasing it. Is that what you're saying?
No. Maybe I worded that wrong. When that happens, you just got to go harder because That's gonna happen with whatever that's worth having.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Anything that's worth keeping. You're gonna become in some point of the type of situation where it's gonna get extremely hard, and you're gonna have to. You're gonna roll over or get rolled on.
Yeah,
that's your decision to make. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's so interesting. Another thing that drew my curiosity. You said your whole life changed when you stole your uncle gun. I know that was a metaphor for something. Like, what did you? Does it mean like that's what introduced you into the streets? Like, what did you mean by that line?
Yeah, I would say introduced me to the streets because I was already aware of what was going on. But when I did steal my uncle gun, that's when I was like, well, yeah, I'm a man now at a young age. That's when I be like, okay, well, this one, I'm out here. This one I'm gonna do.
What made you feel like that was a symbol for you being a man?
Cause I started doing grown man stuff. I took on accountability in the role of being a older whatever man that's in the streets. But I was a little boy.
Mm-hmm. Now, you know what's so interesting? I had a artist from the South up here, and we were talking about beating the streets and what that looked like. You know, for your definition, like what does it look like to, I guess, beat the streets? What do you think that looked like for you?
To be case free, basically. To be case free, and you ain't got to worry about going back to prison. That's basically you beat the street. Be case free and you ain't going back to prison. Anything else is basically cool. Like, you know, financial. Long as you financially stable and you ain't got to worry about doing this and that to try to make no money. That's you beat the streets. You stop the generational curse of people in your family have to struggle and go through that. Now it's different, right? We beat the streets. Yeah, you made it out.
And speaking of family, how does yours, you know, respond to, you know, the I guess the rapper lifestyle? Like, are they full in? I know you got a daughter, right?
Yeah. But see, of course they happy for me and all that, and they been rooting for me and all that. But whatever's about to happen, I already been doing that prior to this type. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they just. Hey, we see what's going on, but it ain't nothing like that. Yeah, they already used to whatever's about to happen because I've been doing it already.
Does it take you away from spending time with I know it does because you're always on the road. You know, how do you balance that? You know, I guess being there. Is she your only child? Your daughter?
I have an oldest.
You have an oldest? Okay.
Yeah.
How many?
Just,
so you got
two.
And then 2 girls or
2 girls.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That means you're a hoe. That's what they say.
Man, you can't believe in philosophies, man, and what people be saying.
Nah, but how do you balance that though? How do you balance, you know, I guess giving them the time that they deserve, and also like, you know, you also got to remove yourself sometimes, not sometimes, but most of the time, and be on the road and doing rapper stuff.
I mean, it's a very unbalanced schedule, but. Hey, daddy gotta go to work, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I gotta do, and we always work it out. They understand. That's what's going. I mean, they more understanding than anything. Because when I ain't doing nothing, you know, they're around.
Yeah. Are you the type of father who's like always calling them, always, you know, just checking up on it? Like, is that you, or they always on your mind?
Times, but yeah, she called me. She called me a lot, but if she called now, I answer the phone. But yeah.
Another thing that I'm curious about, man, you know, when I look at, you know, rappers like Gucci, you know, Jeezy, Gotti, they remind me of like dudes who go far and disconnect from, I guess, that street image. And, you know, for you, when I was sitting down, you know, discovering, going through your catalogs, you know, just Kitchen Therapy, Crack Baby, like just a bunch of, I guess, street references in your music, and it made me curious. You know, do you think there'll come a time where you move past that identity?
Of course. Who want to be connected to that all your life? Like what is sense in that? Yeah, that ain't growth. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no. You don't be stuck and stagnant in one spot. I ain't trying to do that. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure one day, you know what I'm saying, in the future, I ain't gonna say be disconnected from the streets, but I won't be doing the same thing I was doing. Be around different people, different atmosphere, around different type of money, different opportunities. So no, I ain't gonna be around nothing. So yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Now I want to something that I got a little. I don't want to say I got a beef with you, but it's more like, you know, me just listening to the music and like, damn, why you leave it like this, and damn, why you leave it like this, you know. And but I think a lot of people will be on my side when I bring up Jimmy and Johnny, right? I'm the type of person that really like listen to lyrics, and I love when artists are storytelling. I know there's this conversation online that, you know, people are excited about the fact that they feel like you are enhancing that side of hip hop, but I feel like it exists. Like if you're paying attention, if you're in tune. So, well, first off, what inspired, you know, that kind of, what inspired you to, you know, create that type of record, part 1 and 2?
Just doing something different, I guess, because once with that particular record, I just went in there and just was thinking and just did it for real. Nothing really expired. Just another day of me going in the studio working, and it just happened like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I played it back a couple of times, let a couple people hear that, like, oh no, you got to finish that. You got to get them out. Like, yeah, whatever. But then here we go.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't think everybody was going to respond to it like that, you know what I'm saying? Because to me, it just was another song.
But the story is like very, because I was reading the lyrics. Part 1 is on Rap Genius, but I couldn't find part 2. But part 1, I was reading the lyrics. Even part 2, when you just listening to it, it sounds very cinematic. So it's like,
you can picture it.
You can picture it for sure. Are those mixed with experiences, you know, you saw growing up?
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
This is a ghetto tale that I went on in every neighborhood,
mm-hmm.
every hood, I'm pretty sure there's you done dealt with this story before. Once you hear the end of it, you done be like, oh man, you can place that somewhere in your life. I can guarantee you. Well, you done been cut up by somebody who was very close to you.
Yeah. No, for sure. That's one, like the story of loyalty turning into betrayal.
See what I'm saying?
1,000%. Yeah. I mean, we all. It definitely resonated with me when I was listening to it. I was like, damn. But then I also like, this is me pushing back, right? Because certain things just to me contradicted one another. Like, for example, you know, Jimmy told Johnny everything that his dad told him, and he said his dad said there's no friends in this business. So I guess my curiosity is, why did he not follow that game that he got from his dad when he knew there's no friends in this business, but he trusted Johnny as a friend? So like that didn't, I didn't really understand the relationship. If he
one
knew,
person loved one person, and the other person envied the other person.
Yeah,
love and envy do not mix.
Mm-hmm.
But if somebody's gonna get blindsided,
yeah,
because your heart involved, you don't know, you're not expecting this. You treat you look at him like your brother,
mm-hmm.
or somebody closest, you know.
Yeah, I mean, from that perspective, yeah, I do understand it from there. And then also another part that confused me, the girl having the gun in her safe at her crib, but you said the gun looked like Jimmy's gun. How's that possible? Unless Johnny must have been messing with her. Is that the connection there?
You ain't heard part 2, have you?
I did. I heard part 2. Part 2 is where you said she had the safe.
Okay. First of all, it wasn't saying nothing about she having the safe.
No, part 2, one, you said she had the gun in her crib.
No. Part 1, I said Jimmy found a safe in the birth. I mean, he found in the safe, it wasn't nothing but a gun.
That's what you said in part 1.
The birth certificate.
Yeah.
And the second one, Jimmy found the same gun at his
baby
mama's house.
Yes. That's my confusion. So my confusion is, was Johnny messing with?
Oh, I said it. It's the first bar.
Oh, see, I didn't. That must have skipped me then, because I was, yeah. See, but that's the thing. I think when you so invested in the story, some shit be going over your head.
When you play part two is in the second line.
Yeah.
It said, but Johnny was already Jimmy baby mama.
Oh, okay. See, okay. That part skipped over my head, because
it says Johnny feels stupid trying to cross his own partner,
mm-hmm.
but Johnny was already Baby mama.
You can say fucking.
Oh, well, yeah. Vagina was already fucking Jimmy baby mama.
Yeah. Okay, now it all ties up.
Go back and listen to it. You gotta go back.
I did listen to it.
Well, you gotta go listen again now, because now you missed that part.
Shit, I had homework. I wrote down a lot of questions. Yeah. You can tell I listened to it. I wrote down a lot of questions.
Yes, definitely. He definitely was fucking Jimmy baby mama.
Yeah, okay. See, now it makes sense, because I was so...
you were confused.
I was confused.
Like, hold up, why the gun get there?
That's why I listened to it. I was confused. I was like... But that's good listening, though, because in my head, I'm like, he had to have been fucking his baby mama if the gun was in there. See, I was connecting the dots. I was just confused. I missed that line. If I would have paid attention a little bit more.
That's right.
I would have caught that. But, back to the album, Frank, real quick. On the Self-Discipline record, you said... you ain't never been slapping your mouth. I can tell by your jokes. I really like that line, because I feel like a lot of older people in this generation always say, the younger folks talk reckless online because they've never had to deal with real world consequences. Do you agree with that?
I mean, I guess whatever. I ain't gonna blame it on the young. I think anybody say anything crazy online. That's the internet. You can't beat them. You can't. It's too many of them. That's just the internet. And the internet done made it a voice of where you feel is people. They can say anything on there, and you might not never see them in your life. This has been going on since the internet came out. You know what I'm saying? But now it's at a point where it is ridiculous, and you just can't get into that. But yes, for sure, people do feel like they can say whatever until you see them in person. Then there will be consequences. But I don't get into that.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, as a rapper, how do you deal with that? Because
I don't.
Yeah,
I mean, I be seeing this certain shit. I be like, oh yeah, this nigga crazy, man. Nah, I ain't. No, man, I can't do that. I'm gonna make them famous.
Yeah. Nah, but it has to be. It has to be difficult, because at some time you must feel like some things that just, I don't want to say trigger you, but are just completely wrong that you see about yourself. As a human being, it makes you want to just at least be like, yo, what the fuck is going on? I would think so.
I mean, yeah, but I ain't never been in the business trying to clear nothing up or prove to somebody that this is what's going on. I don't give a damn what you think, for real. I really don't care what you say, but keep saying it, because, hey, let me know you thinking about me. Yeah. I need that engagement. Keep on talking. Thank you.
Now, I agree. And speaking of engagement, how did you feel the response after being? Because I was watching your On the Radar freestyle on Kai stream. How did you feel about the response there? The reason why I'm asking is because Mano. I just watched an interview with Mano and Jim Jones, and Mano asked Jim the same question. Basically because sometimes that world is so different. I know they're trying to blend hip hop in that world, but I feel like a lot of times, the kids over there, or whoever, it'd be grown people over there. I don't want to just say kids, but the supporters over there, they sometimes are there for Kai. So do you see the response when you go on a platform like that? Like, do you see the impact from it? So do people hit you up like, oh, yo, this was dope, this is dope?
It definitely was a huge impact when you see me on Kai, for sure. It was all love with me. I don't know nobody else experience or whatever, but it was all cool. I didn't feel nothing different. I just came there to do a job, for real. So all of that, I wouldn't even, my mind wasn't even know that. I damn near had the flu. You know what I'm saying? But I did what I had to do, took a whole bunch of ginger shots and whatever the hell I had to take just to go through it, for real, because I had a job to do.
Yeah. That's we was just talking about that. Is that what?
Yeah.
For everybody that's watching this that won't understand the context of what we're about to say, my coworker DJ Sus One, he was sick, and we just made a reference, or you just said that you understand what he's going through, because
still gotta go to work.
You still gotta go to work. Yeah, but only a few people, in my opinion, understand that mentality, though. Like, you got to come from a certain environment to understand that. I think a lot of people, when they come from comfort, it's easy to just fall back into comfort. But when you come from, quote unquote, I guess, discomfort, like certain people come from disenfranchised neighborhood, you understand you have to go to work.
You gotta go. Ain't no such thing.
Yeah.
You can't go to work. How you don't want to go to work? You gonna get kicked out. You gonna be broke. I mean, you're gonna be broke.
Yeah. But it's different though, because you love what you do, and you got a cool job. You know what I mean? Not a lot of people got a cool job though.
Yeah, but it took a minute for it to get like this.
Yeah.
It took a long time. So
How long do you?
This come out? This didn't happen overnight.
How long? A lot of people will see it and be like, "Oh, because I was telling you we were talking about you around the station when I was letting everybody know I was interviewing you, and a lot of their reference is the freestyle. Like oh yeah, I seen the freestyle that went viral. So to that point, yes, a lot of people will see you and be like, "Oh, he went viral online. He got that buzz, and now he's on." But if you can describe it for people, like what do you feel like you had to do to like get to this point?
Just don't stop.
Yeah.
Regardless, don't stop. I don't care what it is. Just don't stop.
For you specifically, how long you been making music?
I mean, for a long time, but for me, really trying to do it, like, yeah, I'm gonna blow up off of this. About 9 years.
Mm-hmm. And does it feel like you've arrived, or you still kind of feel like, obviously everyone has more to do, but do you feel like you've arrived yet?
I feel like it's some progress, and I have a long way to go, but I feel like it's some progress now.
Yeah.
I can actually see it now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's okay. It's working. Oh, I done charted. So it don't matter. I'm definitely in there. I'm going. Mm-hmm. So now it's like, okay, it's up to you. You know what you got to do now.
Yeah. I think that's the most important thing about chasing a dream is being able to see results. And that's what we were talking about earlier, that's what discouraged people, when you don't see the result, And I don't know how old you are, but I'm 26. A lot of people in my generation, they want to see the result right away, and when we don't see it, it's like, man, fuck this.
Everybody want that fast thing. I'm gonna tell you that now. Who don't want to get rich overnight like this? That's the American dream. I mean, that's you. Or you would think that's the American dream.
Yeah.
Shit, nigga want to get that bread overnight and be straight. Who don't? Everybody want to do all that working, man. I got the money.
Yeah.
But we in reality. This is not the movies.
Mm-hmm.
You got to go put your grind in. That shit is not gonna fall out the sky in a big duffel bag with a red bow and it said, "Here's your $1 million."
Mm-hmm.
No.
I agree, man. What's your expectation for for the Frank album? Like, what's your follow up? Like, what do you hope from that?
Man, this album have way superseded my expectations. Let me start there.
Well, it's been a week since it's been out, right?
Wrong.
It came out the 10th.
It came out Friday. That's the 10th.
Yeah, so it's a couple of days. Yeah, so
right. And don't put them days on there. Don't, we're gonna call a spade a spade.
Yeah, it came out the 10th. Yeah, you're right.
Right.
Yeah,
it only been a couple of days,
and
I'm on the charts.
That's fire, man. Congratulations, man.
I'm in the all genre 200. I'm like, what? So I went and I looked at Taylor Swift. I said, I can't be on this list with Taylor Swift. Come from I'm like, well, I'm on. I ain't know where I'm on the all genre Taylor Swift list. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow. Then they got Cardi B behind them. Like, keep on. Like, wow, man, you made it, nigga. What? You on your way, boy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's no expectation. You just riding.
Oh no. Now, what was I woke up at the 50? I made it to the top 50. First, you're like, boom, we're gonna get to the top 100s.
Mm-hmm.
Got to the top 100. I was like, oh, we quick woke up again. It was like 70 something. I was like, well, I see top 50 then. Before I was recording last night, I was in the studio. Like,
yeah.
And the 50, I was like, oh yeah, see, I can get to that number one spot then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if I get that number one spot, that's the goal now.
Yeah. I wonder, what do you think it is that about your music that people are, I guess resonating with? Because you talk about that pain, you reflect on what you've been through in the streets, the lessons you learned. I guess that's all part of the reason why people connect with it. But in your words, like, why do you think people resonate with it a lot?
Because a lot of people ain't heard of me yet. You know what I'm saying? Now they were like, I know they probably surprised. Like, who is this guy? Listen. Do you hear him?
Yeah. He
sound like he already. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Yeah, you sound polished.
Yeah, because I've been doing it for a little minute. But the thing is, I'm knowing where I'm trying to go right now.
Mm-hmm. And where is that?
To the top.
Yeah.
Yeah. No detours.
Mm.
Yeah. And I do not want the elevator. It was bad on the steps, but look what I'm still on the steps. I take the steps, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to miss nothing. Mm-hmm. I might find a dustpan and a broom on one of these steps that I can start sweeping and shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey man, congratulations on everything. Frank is out right now. Y'all make sure y'all support that. Give him. This ain't the elevator. Give the brother what he deserves, man. He definitely. It's good. I like it. It was just I just had some little things that I needed some understanding about, but other than that, also okay. One more question, and this is maybe I'm just retarded, and call me retarded all you want, but what like the Sinbad song, right? I didn't understand the reference because like in the hook you were like something Sinbad. Like what did you mean? Like what's the connection there? Like I just be listening, man. Like,
I like that. I like you. That mean you invested. You trying to figure it out. What is he talking about? Okay. I be whipping so much. I got whiplash. You know the Shazam. Mm-hmm. Like Sinbad.
Yeah.
You know what the Shazam is,
no,
right? That was the name of the movie.
Oh, God damn it, man.
That was the name of the movie.
God damn it, man.
That was the name of the movie.
See, that's hard, bro. That's hard.
I'm glad you did that.
Yeah. That's hard. I really didn't know.
I had to take you to school.
I really didn't know, man. But yeah. I'm not afraid to ask questions.
I like that. I was like, oh yeah, see, I learned you something.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. But yeah, man, I enjoyed it. I really do enjoy the project. And like I said, the Project Frank is out right now. Is there anything that you want to leave with them before we get out of here, man?
Yeah, man, whatever you do right now, go download, stream, play, whatever. It's on Apple Music, Spotify, Pornhub, OnlyFans, Frank, the album. It is everywhere. Go get to it.
Yes, sir. My two personal favorite would be Letter to My Shrink and
Flourish.
How you know?
Cause that's my favorite song. That's my favorite song. That's how I knew. I knew. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay.
Nah,
we get somewhere.
You must have seen my mouth. I was saying.
You like you was stuck on it. I had to help you.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, but congratulations on everything, man, and much success to you. Everybody else, make sure y'all tune in, like I said. And this is the New Era Show on Power 105.1, and we'll see y'all, man. All right, peace.